What's going down, everybody? It's your boy John, aka Buff Llama, and there is a big storm brewing, guys. I don't know if you guys realize this, but Grand Theft Auto 5 and Saints Row 4 are on the verge of releasing. And when you really think about it, I mean, what do we think about whenever we think of, video game wars? We think of them between, we saw it especially back when Modern Warfare 3 was releasing and Battlefield 3 was releasing nearly at the same time. And we were like, whoa, this is awesome. It's just two games going head to head against each other. And I think this is kind of an invisible storm. People don't really want to see this as a problem, but is Saints Row 4 really is it really a contender with Grand Theft Auto 5, especially after the trailer that we saw for Grand Theft Auto 5? My personal opinion, Saints Row 4 is not a threat at all to Grand Theft Auto 5. Especially after the trailer that we saw for Grand Theft Auto 5, it looks unbelievable. It's a mass world, and especially how, I would say Grand Theft Auto 4 was a fail. I mean, it's pretty fun to play sometimes, but there's really not much you can do when you look down to it, especially compared to, San Andreas and stuff like that. I mean, it wasn't as fun. I feel that the mood went down from San Andreas to 4, and then Grand Theft Auto 5 looks to be 20 times better than San Andreas. So, from what we saw from the trailer, Grand Theft Auto 5 looks to be game of the year. It is looking to be a huge game. I would say bigger than Destiny, bigger than any of them in the future. Grand Theft Auto 5 looks unbelievable. Now, then we look over at Saints Row 4, and in my mind, I mean, it was kind of like the deal with whenever we saw the Battlefield 4 trailer. I was like, what the fuck? This looks just like Battlefield 3. Saints Row 4 looks identical to Saints Row 3. It's going to be one of those games where, you buy it and it's kind of like, well, there's a lot of things in here that are the same. They got different cars, different attires you can have on, different shirts, shorts and shit. I mean, oh, wow, it's got all this great new stuff, but in the core, it feels the same. And I think that's what Saints Row 4 is going to do. I think that's going to be the life cycle is going to be very short for it. And again, Saints Row 3 was a pretty good game. Saints Row 4, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of been the Grand Theft Auto knockoff. Saints Row 4 has always been, the one that people were kind of interested in, but not so much. But now you have Saints Row 4 coming out, and it looks almost exactly the same as Saints Row 3, except, you have superpowers. Yeah, I mean, you could unlock superpowers for your character, and you could fly around the city and shit like that. Again, it's kind of the point where Grand Theft Auto 5 is more of, I wouldn't say a serious game, because we've seen a lot of silly shit in there. I remember running around in Grand Theft Auto 4 with a purple dildo hitting people. I mean, I've done that before. But I remember that game, doing that stuff in that game. So it's not really a serious game, but as compared to Saints Row 4, or Saints Row in general, Grand Theft Auto is a pretty serious game as compared to Saints Row. So, Grand Theft Auto has the fan base over Saints Row by far. I mean, people love Grand Theft Auto. Whenever you think of that game, you think of awesome story and, a free world that you can run around and do whatever the fuck you want to. But in Grand Theft Auto 5, it looks to be just like that, but on a larger scale, much larger scale. So I think Grand Theft Auto 5 really, I mean, there's no competition for Grand Theft Auto 5 as far as Saints Row 4 is concerned. It's going to be one of those games that, for me, Saints Row 4, maybe I'll get it. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to wait till the price goes down. And I'm talking dramatically drops. I mean, I'm not talking, it went down $5, I'm going to go get it. Saints Row 4 to me is not something that I would be willing to spend my money on when I know that there's other great games out there like Grand Theft Auto 5 that offer just as much as it does, except with a larger fan base and a better experience overall. More or less, I like the more serious tone of Grand Theft Auto than I do like the cartoon sort of thing with Saints Row. I mean, you shoot somebody with a shotgun, they go flipping around and ragdolling with Saints Row. I kind of like the call me sadistic, but I kind of like the real feeling of shooting somebody in Grand Theft Auto. It's not like I go out there in the street and do it for fun or anything in real life, but I kind of like the real feeling of Grand Theft Auto more than Saints Row. So, final verdict, I think Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to completely destroy Saints Row. Bottom line, it's going to do better in sales, and it's going to be a lot more fun. Saints Row 4 looks to be just like Saints Row 3. It's going to be the same old stuff. So, Grand Theft Auto 5, props to you. Saints Row 4, maybe you got something for us, maybe you don't. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm out. Peace.